So, I finally got Chase back on for another interview. It's been about 3 years, right, Chase, since we talked last?
Yeah, it's been about 3 years.
And that's when you did your first album, right?
Yeah, the first one, that was actually from one of my old bands, not the Nintendo Core Live stuff. You talked to Travis then.
When you did your first one, I talked to Travis?
Yeah, well, for the Mega Man comp we did, you and Travis did an interview, and then I think John did the next one, the guy, Unicorn Hole, the guy the song was just playing.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, it's been like 3 years since me and you spoke.
And this one is Smash 64. Who's involved with this one now?
Same old dudes, same guys that we had on the Mega Man comp, most of us. Well, there's about 6 of us who have been on all the comps so far. But people come and go, you know. People just kind of show up and say, hey, I want to be a part of it. A lot of people bail on us. But, yeah, we got a lot of new guys on this one. There's me and Micah, Travis, Tyler. They're all in the chat right now. They've been a part of all of them. Travis is actually the guy who started all this stuff.
Does this one have more tracks than the other one, or
Oh yeah. This was the longest one by far. It's got like 14 tracks, I think. I think the most we had before that was 10. But not only that, like the songs were long. Like a lot of people make 5 and 6 minute long songs. The comp ended up being like almost an hour.
That's awesome. So how do you guys decide to do these? I mean, what comes to mind? What's your routine? What's the process?
We have this little private group that a lot of us are in, and we just bullshit with each other in there and throw around ideas, and this is where we put all this stuff together. Our friend John, Unicorn, he'll usually start like a poll, a voting poll, and everybody will throw out ideas, and then we all like vote on which idea we like the most, and then we actually write these songs for these comps. It's not like most comps where you just submit a song that you've already made, you know.
Mm-hmm. So who makes like the final decisions on what songs you guys are going to use and what you're not going to use?
We don't really ever do that. We just kind of we'll let people decide if they want to be a part of it or not. And usually people will show up and say, "Oh, I'm going to do this or that song," and they won't even do it. So like we were actually kind of worried this time because it hasn't been a big deal in the past if people didn't submit a song, they just didn't submit a song and they weren't a part of it. But on this one, we needed 14 tracks because we wouldn't have had the complete roster, you know. So we were kind of sweating. We had to push it back a couple of weeks because people were slow or not finishing it. And we were having to write. We had one guy actually did drop out, and we all had to pitch in at the last minute. We got like 6 different people together to make one song. So
how do you make your songs? Tell us, how do you do yours?
How do we make them?
Yeah, how do you make your songs? How do you make the music? Tell us your process of how you make your songs.
We all pretty much do about the same thing. Every one of these bands on these comps are actually just solo projects from guys. I think 2 of the bands out of the whole 14 on there actually have more than 1 member. There's only like 2 members. I think every single song is like programmed drums. Usually we'll program drums with samples on laptops. Mm-hmm. Some of us record real guitars. Some of the guitars are fake. Some of this stuff is entirely fake, besides the vocals. Oh, yeah, some of us are using real Game Boys. Like, we got modified Game Boys that will make those little 8-bit sounds on. Cool. And that's about it. You know, we just program drum loops and make little 8-bit sounds and record guitars and vocals over them. So
have you guys told Nintendo about this yet?
No, I hope they don't find out. I'm expecting to wake up one day and get a big cease and desist letter from them. They're pretty picky about that kind of shit, you know. They're always shutting down fan projects, and I don't think they would ever really care. It's just something I joke about a lot because they're notorious for doing that.
What happened if they found out and they liked it, they wanted to use it? Would you guys let them?
Oh, hell yeah.
For the right price, right?
That'd be awesome.
For the right price, right?
Yeah, some Japan sites actually picked up the comp. It was pretty crazy. It blew up. we still don't really know where it came from. We woke up one day, it's like Alternative Press was sharing it, and then Vice magazine in Germany was sharing it, and then it started popping up on all these Japanese sites, and Japan is like the motherland, you know, like where this shit started. So I thought that was awesome.
What's your fan base, like your age, the age of your fan base mostly?
Oh, man. So it's usually some young kids. I don't think any older people like this stuff, really. Besides us, about half of us are between 25 and 28, you know. I think Travis is like 28 or something, and I'm 26. So we have some fans about our age, but we got some younger people, too. It's not usually anybody older than that. But so, I mean, occasionally we'll get an older guy who's like, whoa, this is crazy, I've never heard nothing like this before, and they'll think it's interesting, but they don't ever like, really follow it like the rest of us do.
What about, where do you guys post your music at? Do you guys like have Twitter or YouTube, or how do you guys promote?
We're pretty much only Facebook. I don't know. Oh, and Reddit. Some of the guys, I don't even really know how to use Reddit. I don't ever get on there, but some of the guys, they post everything on there. And it's mostly just Facebook, though. We actually try to do a little bit of networking, like with each other. I know, like, a lot of people don't like to give Facebook more money than they already got. We'll sponsor posts and boost them a little bit. But we'll tag each other's names in them, and like we'll kind of like all make our own post and then boost it a little bit, but we'll tag each other in there, and I don't know, it seems to be working all right.
Yeah, I'll use that too. I'll sponsor posts once in a while.
Following, I guess.
That helps doing that. That helps to do that though when you pay for posts like that, because it makes it out there more, and gets seen more. And just like anything else, you always have to pay for promotion. I mean, not everything out there is free. Whether you go and make flyers or, go post on a radio station, pay, like some of the mainstream radio stations do a commercial or do commercial on TV or whatever it is, you always have to pay for promotion, right? So you might as well do it. Yeah. Might as well do it on Facebook where everybody's at, and everybody that is interested in it will see it.
Oh, yeah, definitely. It's the biggest website on the whole internet, I'm sure. It's got millions of people on there every day. But, yeah, so, I mean, I don't have any problem doing that. Some people are all against it, like, oh, fuck Facebook. I'll give them money. I don't care.
All right. You're like me. Either way, you got to pay for promotion, so you might as well do it where it'll get seen.
Yeah. I mean, it works, and we've got, I don't know if you've heard of VK or not. I had never heard of them until recently. VK is it's like the Russian Facebook.
Really?
People on there steal our music all the time, but we don't even care, like they'll download our albums and they'll upload them to VK, but they're all really cool, like they're legit fans. They like what we do. It kind of takes a little bit of traffic from us, but I don't even think it's a big deal. Who cares? People are digging it. That's cool with me.
Right. As long as they're listening, who cares how they're doing it?
Yeah. I mean, we're giving it away for free too, so it's not that big of a deal. It's cool to know exactly how many downloads we're getting, I guess, is the thing. But I mean, it's not that big of a problem. Wherever people get it, as long as they get it, it's cool with me. Yeah,
that's what I say too. So let's talk a little bit. Tell us about those two songs we played in the beginning. We played Got Item.
Got Item. That's a guy named Stephen Dunn. I believe he's in California too. I'm not totally sure. I don't know him that well. This was the first time he's ever been on one of our comps. I don't think anybody's really talked to him too much. I don't know, maybe some of the guys in the chat know him a little better than me. But, yeah, that's his project. And again, he's a solo act. That's just him. His song was about Yoshi. This whole comp is about Smash 64, Super Smash Brothers.
Does he have
one song?
Does he have another band? Does he have another band, like a punk or some kind of other band? Because I think they've sent us music before. If it's the same person, the same thing as I have a band called Got Item too here at Whatever 68.
Oh, cool.
But I don't know if it's the same people.
It may be him. He's got other music out there, and he's been on the show before. He's actually been in the chat the last couple times we've done shows with you, both of the times. So maybe he has submitted some stuff to you. I'm not sure. Might be him.
Yep, Steve Dunn, right?
Yes, yeah, that's him.
Yep, that's him. So yeah, I know who he is. Nice dude. We've chatted a couple times.
Yeah, and Unicorn Hall is Zombie Shark. Unicorn Hall is our friend John. He's over on the East Coast, and one of the Carolinas. I can't even remember which one. North or South Carolina, one of them. And Zombie Shark, that's another guy. His name's Corey. He actually made the artwork for the album. They did their song together because we had more people interested in doing it than we had tracks available.
Okay.
You know, so they had to split a song, you know.
Yeah, I see Unicorn on the comp a couple times, like he did a few tracks, right?
Oh yeah, he's in 5 songs.
Awesome.
It was so crazy. He did the lyrics and vocals in my song. It was Link, She Wants to Be Better. That's my song, but he did all the lyrics and vocals. And then he did that song, The Zombie Shark. He did the lyrics and vocals in the Falcon Punch song. He wrote the lyrics for the Polygon Horizon song that wasn't his vocals. He really worked his ass off on it. He's always down to help everybody. That's awesome, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
And one of them songs is actually his song, and that's what I was talking about. We had a guy bail. It just so happens that he had already written a song about Jigglypuff, and our Jigglypuff guy bailed on us. So we all kind of came together and made this like community remix where we all added our own little parts to it.
Nice.
Made it fresh again because it was an older song of his.
That's awesome. So where can they find the album, and is it free or does it cost anything? Tell us about it.
Oh yeah, they're all free. You can find them on BandCamp. You just get on BandCamp and search Nintendo Core Lives, or go to nintendocorelives.bandcamp.com. All the comps on there are free, always. We actually had to spend money because when Alternative Press shared the comp, we maxed out our downloads like instantly.
That's happened to me too.
Yeah, I think you can get like $300 a month for free or something like that.
$250, I think it is.
Spent money to get more.
Yep, I've had to do that too. But you know what? If you sell merch on there, because I sell the station's merch on there, and we got to a certain like amount of selling merch, and they gave us 1,000 free.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so right now I'm at 900.
We actually we made enough money too off of it that we were able to print some physical copies. So we're gonna have some physical copies of the album for sale on there really shortly. I think they're being delivered right now, actually.
You have to send me one.
Oh, for sure.
You have to send me one so I can keep it with the station music collection. I like to have the real thing. You know what I mean? Because I like to hold it and look at it.
It's the first time I've ever had a song on a physical copy of anything. These tapes. Oh yeah, me and Mike, he's in the chat right now. Me and him released a split together a couple months ago, and we just made a bunch of cassette tapes.
Nice.
Not a lot of people are buying tapes anymore, but we got some new tapes out.
That's awesome. Send me some stuff, and I'll send you back some stuff. I'll send you some whatever 68 Radio merch, and I'll send you my CD that I put out, my split.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, we'll do a little merch trade. I love doing that.
Yeah, we'll do that.
That's some good cross promo. I'll send you a shirt too. Don't tell anyone. Oh, Chase, you've always been good to me since I met you, and you've always been good to the station, and we appreciate you. And you've always sent me some awesome people. You know, I think I met Eric and Blunt Face from you, right? Didn't you send them over to me?
I think actually Otto found your station a long time ago. He's the one who set up an interview with me and you, but
okay.
I kept up with you after that.
Well, all of you have been great to me, and you all have been awesome to me, and I love you all, and I appreciate you guys.
Oh, we appreciate you, not a lot of people would do things like this for guys like us, but I think it's cool, you guys give us an outlet to do things like this on, and we all support you guys, just DJs in general, I know a couple of them, but you're by far the coolest one. I ain't just saying that because we're talking on the phone either. Last time I got we did an 80s cover comp a while back too, and we didn't really promote that one that much, but I sent it to another DJ friend of mine, and he got halfway through the first song and just shut it off. He just quit playing it like it never even started.
Oh my God. Is that because he didn't like it, or?
I guess so. I mean, he appeals more to like hardcore metal people, and they didn't really want to hear a bunch of 8-bit 80s covers, I guess. But
that sucks. Well, I play everything, and what I do is I just play it, even if I don't like it or not. I still play it, and if the audience, if they don't like it, then they can turn it down for a second, because just because they don't like it doesn't mean the other guy over here doesn't like it. You know what I mean? So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I even had your guys' first comp that you did. I have some of that. It's even in Auto DJ. I hear it once in a while. It pops up in Auto DJ.
Yeah, people, I don't know. People are like that, man. It's weird. I used to know a lot of them. I used to know a lot of DJs, and they're all gone now. They're either all gone, or I don't even bother with them because they're kind of, they're not very cool.
So what do you say, so that the people can hear the music, what do you say we take a break and play a couple songs?
Yeah, that sounds good.
We're going to go ahead and play one of the long ones and one of the short ones. We're going to play Bounty Hunter Beatdown, and we're going to play A Challenger Approaches.
Oh, yeah, that's a fantastic. That's a good one.
All right, so we're going to play those two. Here we go. Whatever 68 Worldwide Radio. Rock on, everyone. All right, everyone, and so we're back, and we just played a couple more tracks. What were those tracks that we played? Let's talk about those a little bit. A Challenger Approaches. Who did that, and what's that all about?
That's my buddy Talon. He's actually in Baton Rouge right now with all that flooding and mess going on, so he's been too busy. I wanted him to call in or something. But, anyway, yeah, A Challenger Approaches, that's his project, and he's also Muffining Cupcake. That's him and his girlfriend. They did Luigi and Mario on the comp.
Oh, how cute.
Yeah, and that's his project. He's a cool guy, though. I mean, me and him, we've got to know each other pretty well over the past couple of years, got to be really good friends, and we actually met up in person a while back. I went down there where he's from on a little vacation, and we met up for a little while to say hi, because we've only known each other over the internet.
Awesome. Did you guys get a lot of female fans and people involved with the project?
There's not a lot. Him and his girlfriend, they started that little project. I don't know how long they've been doing that. It sounds really good, though. You're going to like that, too. The songs are pretty similar. They share a lot of, it's Mario and Luigi, so they purposely did it to share some traits, but man, she's awesome. She raps and stuff in it. It's a great song. My wife and I were actually starting to try to do some stuff together, just from hearing them, really, like seeing them doing it and having a lot of fun.
I think that's so cute. I want to thank Chase for calling in finally, because it's been years since I got to talk to him, and I've been wanting him to get in on one of these interviews, so I'm glad that nobody else was available and they made him do it. Yay! Now, what if somebody wants to be involved with this project with you, and what should they do other than not be demanding and try to take over? How should they approach being part of it?
We're all really friendly, just be cool. Like that was actually like my only thing. So we were talking about getting a little more selective with who we let do it, and we want more people to get involved, like new guys. And, we're not going to be like, oh, we don't know you, go away. But if somebody comes up being a dick, take that somewhere else.
Oh, believe me, I understand, Chase. You know how I do my free comps, right? I do a couple a year, but they used to be like really big, like 50, 60 bands, to 100. Now these new ones are cute because I've gotten more selective, and I've gotten more selective, and so the new one only has about 30 bands each on it. That's a big difference.
Yeah.
So I totally get and understand that, and I mean you have to be, because there's too many rotten people out there, so you could thank all the rotten people who are screwing it up for the good people like us, basically.
Yeah. And we all have fun. Like I said, most of the guys involved here, we're all really good friends. We talk to each other constantly, And it's like we don't want nobody pissing on our parade,
Yeah.
We're doing something cool. And also, you know, like I said earlier, we actually write these songs for these comps. It's not like, just submit a song that you made last year if you want. It's not like that at all. So that alone kind of keeps the track list low. You know, a lot of people will say, I'm going to make a song, and they don't ever do it. But, you know, we don't let people just submit some old track that they made. Our next one is it's going to come out in October, and it's like horror game themed, like scary games or stuff like that.
We're going to have to release that on air. I'm going to have surgery October 12th, but by the end of the month I should be okay to like sit here and do an interview.
Oh, yeah.
So,
that'd be awesome. I think we're trying to do it on the first of the month for like every 3 months that we're doing this, but, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be on the first, because it's not like a hard date, you know.
Yeah.
But it's going to be in October for sure.
Maybe we could do it on Halloween. Is there anything else you want to give any shout outs or anything before we say goodbye?
Just for everyone that was involved with all of this, you know, it blew up, you know. It turned out a lot bigger than any of us was expecting it to. It's crazy. We've got like 1,200 downloads on it already, and before that, the most we had ever had was 200, and that's 200 all time, you know, over a year. This has hit 1,000 in a month. It's been crazy.
Damn,
so
dude.
Definitely shout out to everybody, Travis for starting this whole thing and organizing all of it. John for working his ass off on 5 different songs. And, you know, just everybody who's been like behind the scenes putting it all together.
And I want to thank you for calling in and, you know, letting Whatever 68 Radio be a part of your projects. You guys are awesome. We love you over here.
Oh, well, thank you. We love you, too.
All right. Bye, everybody. Don't leave. We're going to let you hear some more music. And we're going to start off with Chase's song. And that's Hookshot Lobotomy. Whatever 68. Worldwide Radio. Go to BandCamp. Get their stuff. Whatever 68. Rock on, everyone.